Hi everyone, this is Dave Carl and thanks for tuning in. For those who don't know me, I'm an internet entrepreneur. I run a successful business right here from my house, and I just wanted to touch base with some people out there and ask you a serious question. Why are you still at your dead-end job? I used to be at a dead-end job. I was in the automotive industry for 10 years, and to make a long story short, I came in one day to find out my boss gave a commission to another associate of mine, and I confronted him about it, and he said, you know what, if you don't like it, hit the road. And that's what I did. You know, I didn't look for another job. I said, you know what, I can go somewhere else. I said, enough is enough. I want to start my own business, become an entrepreneur, and go forward. So why are you, let me ask you, why are you still at your dead-end job if you're unhappy? If you want things to get better, you're the only one that can make it better. I just want to share just a couple tips that can help you decide and maybe help you, give you a little bit of push to go forward. Tip number one is to be positive. Okay, when you go to work the next day, be positive. Be a leader. Be somebody that somebody wants to be around. But when you're doing that in your spare time, or even when you come home, whatever it may be, write down what is positive about your job, what you like about it. Okay? That's a tip number one. Write down, brainstorm. Maybe it's a short commute to work. Maybe it's it's short hours. You don't work very many hours a week. Whatever it may be. Then, tip number two is to write down the negatives. Write down what you hate, that you dislike about your job. You know, that could be anything. You know, you don't like your boss. You're tired of the type of business you're in. You know, whatever it may be. Write down all the negatives, and I'm sure that you'll have a lot less positives than you will negatives. But it's very important to write those down and compare both of them. Okay, tip number three is to set long-term goals. If you're unhappy and you want your life to change, you have to set goals. You have to figure out what you want and how to get there. Very important to set goals. Tip number four is to educate yourself. Educate yourself. Find out what's working out there and what other people are doing in their business. You know, what type of businesses they're opening up, or just do your due diligence and find out what is working. But educate yourself, do the research, and take the time to find out what is working. Okay, and tip number five is to start a business. It can be part-time, it doesn't have to be full-time. You know, if you're in a situation, which a lot of people are, you got to make money and you have to work, but you know, find out how much it would start to build a business, and do that. It's okay. You know, you can work part-time and put a little bit of work, but you have to work. You have to change yourself to make things go differently for you. That's as simple as that. If they're not going right for you, then you have to change them. And you are the only one to do that. You're the only one that has the mindset and the ability to go forward. And you have to do it. I can't tell you how to do it. You have to do it. No one can. But you have to come out of your shell and go forward. These are just a few tips I just want to give to you to maybe just help spark your imagination, not to sit around and do the norm and say, you know, here I am, and 30 years later, you know, I'm still here, and and I'm miserable, and I can never. You don't want to get into it where it's too late. And it's never too late. It doesn't matter what age you are. You can do anything when you put your mind to it. So go forward, but you have to take the first step. I'm very passionate about things like that I talk about, because I came from somewhere that I was very unhappy and in debt, and I was miserable in my life, very miserable. And I went from the bottom to the top, and you can too. It just takes will, it takes hard work, but you can get there. Anyway, I have a business partner of mine. His name's Dwayne Phelps, and he shot a great free video course. And you can check this out on www.secureincommemodel.com, and it's going to show you how you can start a business and different techniques, and just to get your mindset around, hey, how you can make a difference and just get out of your dead-end job, and maybe this is something that can work for you. So check it out. It's on www.secureincommemodel.com. And I hope this helped you. And I want you to keep your chin up. I want you to keep going forward out there, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. This is Dave Carl. Take care.